Oh my goodness. Whoa. All right. Come here. All right. A little update video for the cutest little angel in the whole entire world. So this week has been obviously shaping new behavior. So lots of luring and showing her how to follow my hand around so that I can manipulate her into different behaviors so that we can eventually we'll put commands on those behaviors. And marker inquisition. So a marker is a word that marks a moment in time that I like something that she does, or alternatively that I dislike. And what it's going to do, it's going to bridge the gap between desired behavior and delivery of a reinforcer. So for her, when she hears the marker, it is showing her that I like what she did, and it's going to announce the arrival of food. So that way, every time she does a certain behavior, when she hears this marker, it is going to take on the good feeling of food, so that she will continue to do it. So right now, lots of luring and marking, and as she's consistently going into those behaviors, then I'll start putting commands on the behaviors, and we'll switch over to a different form of rewarding, which is I'll ask her to do a behavior without luring, and then reward that moment. So I have a couple of different markers that have different meanings as far as what I'm looking for her to do within behavior, so that she understands the concept of what I'm asking her to do. So we have the word yes, we have good, and we have okay, and then we have no, which is going to be a non-reinforcing or non-rewarding marker. So yes means I like what you did. Come take something from me. I'm mostly using that to build engagement, to shape new behaviors, to build enthusiasm in doing behaviors, because it's meant to be, you did it, come take something from me. You did it, come take something from me. It's meant to be fun and silly, so that she wants to keep doing those new things. And the reward event is going to be, instead of me just smashing food into her face, I want to incorporate a lot of movement, her kind of trying a little bit harder, chasing after my hand to obtain the reinforcer so that I can up its value. So, Rocky, yes. So a little bit of, maybe I make it so she didn't quite catch it. Woo. Yeah. Just to make it more enticing. Sit. Good is going to be a marker that is implying I like what you did, continue to do it. Good. And I can keep paying her in behavior depending on good, her attention span within behavior. Good. So for her, we've been doing this all week, so I can, good. I can add in a lot of movements and all of that stuff. Good. And she's pretty good at holding behavior. Okay. Means that the behavior is over. So we're going to go back and forth between like building duration behavior, making it a little bit more challenging, adding in distractions, things like that. And then sometimes we'll make it really easy. Sit. Yes. Where I'll just make it fun and explosive, where she just gets to come right out of behavior, just to keep her excited and wanting to do things. I don't want to flood her with a bunch of, progression, harder. Sometimes I want it to be super easy so that it stays fun and exciting for her, and so she wants to continue to do it. I've been doing a lot of luring within the heel. She has an alligator mouth, so she likes to, she's a little bit impatient with taking treats, right? So, for her, it's been a lot of a closed fist means that food's off the table, and when I mark and reward, or when I mark, I open my hand. She can take treats if my hand is open. So lots of luring into things like her heel. So, yes. Good. Good. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, good girl. Woo. So pretty much all positive reinforcement right now. I want her enjoying or finding value in being in certain positions and things like that. So like for the heel, I want her right here by my side, sitting when I'm not standing, all of those things. So I'm being pretty, let's go. Good. Let's go. Good. I'm being pretty specific with my hand moves and my luring, my hand movements and my luring, and I want her kind of just not using a lot of leash or anything like that. I don't want it to force it just yet. I want her to kind of just engage with my luring in my hand and follow my hand around and find value in being those behaviors before I put too much too many rules on those things. I did go ahead and put her on a prong collar, and that's just because when we are outside doing things, she's pretty invested in her environment, so I just use it to help kind of check her back in with me and be more responsive to that pressure on her neck so that she's not choking herself out. This today and yesterday and all of next week will be spent really making sure she understands how to respond to leash pressure so that it's not just a corrective tool. Like, I don't want it to be anything like that. I want her to understand that when pressure is applied with the leash, it's going to be tension in the leash, that if she responds to it, moves towards that pressure source, that it will go away so she can turn that pressure off. So for instance, when I want her to sit, okay, that pressure will come off when she shows the behavior that I want. And it's really just a light guidance right now. It's just something that she's aware of and nothing more. And I'm still using that lure to help her be successful and not just apply something that she doesn't know what to respond to, and that kind of causes dogs to kind of just shut down. And I was like, I don't really know what this information means. So I want to set her up for success. Sit. Good. Very nice. Good. And I just find that, okay, that teaching dogs how to respond to leash pressure, it just builds reliability, because then when we're in situations, sit. Good, where there are so many competing motivators and she's really distracted and doesn't want to do this behavior, when I say, well, we have to do it because I need you to do it right now, and I need to use that leash pressure, she already knows how to respond to it. Nope, sit. Good. Okay. She knows how to remove that pressure source, so it's not an added conflict to an already conflicting situation. She's a good girl. But she's doing really well. She's super smart. She likes training. We're working on her leash manners because she's got that low center of gravity. She's playing well with everyone out in the yard. She's really sweet. We are working on her mouthiness. I think it's a lot of an attention grabbing thing for her. Like, if someone's not paying attention to her, if they have the audacity to not give 100% of their attention to her, she'll just kind of come up and just kind of grab her hand. So we're working on all that. Right, girl? Yeah. Do you have any questions? Feel free to reach out and I will answer them. Right, girlfriend? But she's getting lots and lots of love here because she is adorable. Are you trying to steal my treat? All right. Come on, girl. Yay!